I'm Ryan Dostey.
I'm Marco Sacco.
And we are in Hamden, Connecticut.
My favorite part of the kitchen is probably be the design of it, the layout, the way it is kind of easy to move around while we're cooking. So that makes it nice rather than trying to bump into things. It's nice to get a nice flow to it.
I think, yeah, probably similar, aside from the look, which is one of my favorite parts because I love how beautiful and unique it looks, like it's our style. But I would say probably, if it was one thing, it would be the island because of the function, in the sense that when we have people over, you know, people could sit at the island or we could be standing over here, and it just works really well. I love having people, we have coffee or whatever, and the island makes for a really great space to be able to have food out and to host and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
What surprised me most about the process was that we got a new kitchen, because that was not originally in the plans. Originally, you know, we just thought we were getting a new roof and a fence and maybe a bathroom. And then even the kitchen was originally, when they started taking everything apart, the kitchen was there, and then we showed up one day and the kitchen was gone. And it was like all ripped out. And I think what also surprised me was the generosity of being able to pick what we liked. You know, it was so kind, obviously, to do everything that they did, but also to let us have our own style.
No, I mean, what surprised me about the process, I guess, was the process itself.
Yeah.
I mean, I come home and like, you know, the house is gutted, so
yeah.
I wasn't expecting that though. We're just, you know, getting like a couple things.
They didn't tell us about the kitchen yet.
No, they didn't. So that was nice. You know, the whole thing was just, you know, overwhelming.
And the design too, because we used to have a door there. We never used to use our front door. And when they said, okay, they're going to redo the kitchen, and I'm thinking, well, there's not that much space. What could you possibly do with that kitchen? And I couldn't envision it. And then once we came and we saw it, I was like, it's so much more space. Like before, it was a tiny kitchen. Now it's a
good size.
It's a good size kitchen.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, the design, they got rid of the door, so it made more space available.
Yeah, I never could have envisioned it the way that you guys have done it. So, yeah. Everything in the process was a surprise. So working with Roberta and David at Viking Kitchens was really great. What happened was we went one day and we met with David and Roberta, and we ended up staying and talking and just, you know, for like 2 hours. But it was a friendly back and forth, and they were just so kind and generous. And then David showed me exactly, you know, like, he said, well, what are you envisioning? And I was kind of afraid of saying what I'd want, you know, because I didn't want to ask for anything. But I kind of gave him some of my ideas, and then he said, oh, do you want blue? Because I said I want the blue. He's like, yeah, you can have blue, and you can have white, and you want. So that was great. And then Roberta, she had a vision, and she said, well, this is what I think would work, and I knew nothing about design, so I said, that sounds awesome. She was the one who came up with the idea of putting the island this way, which is one of the things I really love. So that was awesome, because I think originally they were going to have the island. I don't remember how. I don't even know how they were going to. It was not going to be this way. So she explained with me like why she thought the island was better this way, which was awesome. And then she went over with me, and I mean, these are the little things that she thought about, like how you put the trash is there, so you put the food in the trash, and then you have the sink, and then right there is the dishwasher, so it's a very fluid movement, things like that. And so, you know, she explained stuff like that with me. Overall, she designed it, and like I said, since I didn't know anything, everything she said, I said, oh, that sounds awesome. So they were both brilliant and knew exactly what they were doing, and you know, obviously the end result is gorgeous and very functional. So I just want to say thank you again. I can't put into words how grateful we are and how humbled we are and how generous you've been, or what all this means to us. You know, it's life-changing, and I'm supposed to be a writer and I should be able to say these things, but it's so much, and I don't know how to say thank you enough.
Yeah, no, I agree. Thank you so much. I mean, we're really truly thankful and for everything that's you guys did with the kitchen, and just, words can't express how thankful we are.
And out of the kindness of your guys' own heart, I just hope you know what it means to us and how life changing it is. I mean, being able to stay in this house, being able to grow in this house, being able to entertain, have a place that we can bring people, and I can't tell you how much we just love it. Like, I don't think before I didn't love our old house, but I love it here now, and I just it's been everything to us.